Let me remind everybody how you join the server if you want to play. So you hop onto online play, PvE, do a quick search for Sugar, and you change the clan size to any, and you can find the community server. Click join the game. Hi Joe, how are you doing? And the password is Sugar, all lowercase. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm Old Man Sugarheart.
Is looking ragged. A pleasing slumber.
We had a good sleep here. Oh, a tree is growing through my window. Classic vampire castle. Yeah, I think we're gonna more or less take it easy tonight. It's been a very stressful week. Heskel's back. He brought us glass. And instructions on how to make fine candle stands. Oh, but I already know how to do that. Heskel. You missed me? I missed you too, buddy. How have you been? I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Where are my servants? Like, where's Krusty? And Hugh? Don't tell me they died. One of them had a 100% chance of success. Krusty died. And they need blood. Which just goes to show nothing. It shows nothing. But where is Hugh? He must be upstairs. I'm bringing Krusty back. And it's only going to take 10 minutes. Alright, let's find Hugh. He didn't let me down, I think. There he is. What'd you get me? Ghost crystals and iron and pristine skins. My favorite. What was Krusty supposed to get me? Can I see from up here? I think I sent her somewhere up here for something. So if he brought back ghost crystals and hides. Mostly ghost crystals. I must have sent him here. And so I would have sent Krusty for hides. Interesting. Anyway. They did. And I'm just thinking of remodeling the castle a little bit. We should make sure our loot is good. Okay, we've got glass and probably scourge stone, so we can finally repair this trinket, and then I think we'll be exactly as powerful as we can be. Throw the iron in there too. Out of the way, Heskel. Is this where I grind the ghost crystal? I don't know how much of that I will eventually need. Hopefully not too much. Everything else can go where it goes. All right. Let's see. What was the other thing I needed? Scourge stone? Is that in one of these? Where's my scourge stone? Don't tell me I have to make that from scratch. Uh-oh. Yep, this is the part of the game where it takes me 5 minutes to do anything because everything is in the most confusing locations. I needed raw pristine hides for something. Is it the new outfit? So I've got all the Dawnthorn stuff. Looking good. Is it the Shroud of the Forest? I'm wearing it. But that was one of the things I needed. Okay. Getting there. Do I have Scourge Stones lying around in any of these things? I'll throw in half of these. I'll figure out what that's all about. And then whetstones and grave dust, I think, was necessary to make scourge stones. So I think we're going to grind a few of those out. And after that, we'll start going on an adventure. And maybe my gear will last the entire time. So speaking of adventures, where are we going? We've got to be almost done with Act 3, right? Oh, we're done with Act 3. We're in Act 4. We're almost done with Act 4. We're going through this game. Right, we were going to fight Willfred, the village elder. And he would teach us how to make a nice backpack. We went through there to pick on him earlier. But he's a werewolf, and you can only, like, get his V-blood at night, apparently. Like, I went into his village, and he was just this little old man, and I beat him up. And he died. And I didn't get anything for it. But this time, we're gonna beat him up again. And nothing will be different. Whoop. Let's take my horse. I think the whole village turns into werewolves at night. So we might be in for a bit of a scuffle. Hello, Allison. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Jade Peppermint. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I've been having just an insanely busy weekend. Lots of birthday parties, swim lessons, like parent stuff. And normally that's not so bad, but my kids have really cranked up the amount of life lessons this weekend's getting. Like, my son really wanted the cake topper on someone else's birthday cake, and I'm like, okay, time for the sometimes people get things that you don't talk. And then during swim lessons, they were like, hey, I'm just not going to listen to the swim instructor. And I'm like, okay, well, now you get the swim instructors trying to keep you alive talk. And then I needed the, if you don't be quiet, they're going to throw us out of this McDonald's talk. That was a nice one. Hope I had fun regardless. Oh yeah, it was a good time. And it's just the kids being kids. And you know, you just like let these life lessons come up naturally when they occur. And so there were lots of timeouts and talking tos, and none of the kids are having any fun. And I'm doing all right. It's just a little exhausting, and I'm so glad to be here playing video games right now. I also had friends from out of town visiting, and catching up with old friends is always kind of weird. Because the conversation's basically like, hey, are you still trapped, working 9 to 5? Yeah, how about you?
You're in my hunting grounds, so you're prey.
We're all out here struggling. But it was nice to catch up. He used to be like the leader of the board game group. He was the guy who would always get us together so we could play and have fun. Oh, he's gonna try and bite. This guy's bites are really hard. Have I played Fae Farm since the DLC update? Not gonna lie, I've completely avoided it. They broke my heart with the last DLC. I suppose I could give it a try, but like, I'm not expecting a lot.
Let me have a taste.
Oh no! That's right, I've got to kill all the civilians before he does.
Let me have a taste. Let me have a taste.
Whoop. It's quite there's a new quest story with new materials and builds. Could be fun.
Hold still.
Oh god. That hurt. We got him.
The top of the food chain.
But yeah,
How can this
I don't know. I
be?
think I might be done with Fae Farm, which is really hard to say.
I feel stronger.
Because it wasn't the best farming sim I ever played. Like, I enjoyed Echoes of Plum Grove way more. But at the same time, like, because of the flower guide I made for Fae Farm, like, I owe a lot of my success to it. So it's kind of like a little bittersweet. That's valid. You hear a lot of people were disappointed with the DLC and the limits of the main game. Yeah. It is what it is. It's not like a huge deal. Like, it was worth the money I paid for it, for sure. But it could have been so much more. There we go. A little blood to survive on for 5 minutes while I do whatever it is I'm supposed to do next. I'm going to make a little baggie, and then we're going to fight this guy. And we can make coins. And a chess table? Ooh, but we can turn into frogs. Very important. So, yeah, I think we're going to stick to different cozy games for the time being. Right now, the cozy game we're playing is Tavern Talk, and I've been kind of looking forward to that one for a while. And we're taking our time with that, playing through the story. I'm really excited to see how our choices, like, matter in that game, to see, like, what kind of ending I get. After that, Magical Delicacy is coming out in July. I'm really looking forward to that one, because I really like just about any cooking game. There's some of my favorites. Alright, we learned a new spell, Blood Magic. Let's see. Primary attack heals you 5% of my maximum health. Drains 20% health, inflicts leech. That sounds like a really powerful leech. Like, I haven't messed with, like, the dash in forever. We don't have any gems for it, though. Huh. But yeah, that could replace, that could be our new favorite dash if that all pans out. You want to try the Puff Pals game that's supposed to come out soon? And you want to play that? At least you think it's Puff Pals. Puff Pals sounds really familiar. I think I know what you're talking about, but you're right. I haven't heard anything about it in a while. And I recall it's something that sounds really cute. I need radium alloy and pristine leather. I don't have a lot of pristine leather. I need mutant grease. Maybe I've got some pristine leather in here. Not enough. Do I have some mutant grease in here? Not enough. Is that my life? I need mutant grease and pristine leather. But yeah, Puff Pals, if I recall, is just this really cute game with, like, very cute critters. Is it another farming sim? I can't recall. Like, what is the deal with that game in particular? Alright, I needed Scourge Stone, which should be prepared by now. Yes. And I needed glass. And what was the last thing? Gem dust? Hey! Repair. Finally, I don't have that damaged gear thing on my radar anymore. But yeah, Puff Pals could be great for anybody out there looking for a cute game. There's a few of them. I'm trying to think of, like, what the next cozy game I'm really excited for is. Let's see, Sanoa's over there. Haru, I think her castle decayed. I think she gave up on this game, and that's fair. I bet if she could have gotten her friends into it, they would have hopped on. I'm just glad she played with us for a little bit. Let's see. Who is the next guy I kill? The frog? I mean, oh, it is almost daylight. I think I'd rather go for the frog than farm mutant grease. Is there an easy way to get mutant grease? Mutants? They don't come from here. Stygian summoning circle? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, maybe they come from the vermin things. After I kill the rat, I never even bother with those. I think people use rat juice to make healing potions. I've never needed them. I don't know. Let's go harass a frog, shall we? Whoop. Oh, there's a giant frog. I need to park over here. What is this? They really just keep coming, don't they? Alright, well now I can use this blood to heal and I'll be ready to fight the frog. But I think it's going to be rough in the daylight. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty overpowered lately. Let's just see how it goes. Let's get the guns out, as the sun's out. I see you. Will you follow me all the way out here? Like, if I can get the frog to follow me out in the forest, this will be a cakewalk. I didn't expect it to be this much of a cakewalk. Oh, hey, no. Come back here. Did you just eat me and spit me into the sun and then spit on me? Kind of rude. Not like real good dinner guest behavior, you know? I remember him being much more difficult. But he did just get, like, stuck. Am I really in the sun? Come on. I think it's time for some nice relaxing fishing. Ooh, a blood moon's coming. We should get ready to fight whoever's next on the list. With 96% blood. Should be a cakewalk. Who is next on the list? Cyril the Cursed Smith. Dark silver ingots. An anvil. That all sounds real fun. It sounds like we're going to get to the point where we need some better gear, some real gear. We need to head west. Or at least the next tier of armor higher than this. Probably the next tier of weapons too. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. Where's the way up? Is this the way up? This can't be the way up. This is the way up. And through all the 5 stages of grief there. Yo, Bervin, how are you doing? I think I saw you in game. Whoop. Where is Bervin living life? You're in your castle, hanging out with your horse. Fair and reasonable. How you doing? Is this fish only good for oil? I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's see. We need to get into place. The blood moon's coming. You've been farming incursions today? See, like, all this incursion farming talk has got me nervous. It makes me feel like I need to be preparing. The Cursed Smith is here, if I had to guess. Which way? That way.